Yes, guys, it's so much more some more Lunar show. This episode's called Earth and Moon's Chill Day Out. Yay! Finally, they get that a relaxing day. No drama, no nothing. Just a nice chill day. Why is it? No! I ain't gonna watch that.
So you guys got that good cheese?
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I get the best cheese.
I remember every time I've come here, it's just that cheese.
Yeah.
Why don't you go by yourself?
I go with the truffle in it. Yeah, that's my favorite. And having
It
that
helps
with...
when your boyfriend's rich.
Yeah, and also, okay, you need to have those with crackers or...
Moon, aren't you rich as well?
Prosciutto, that's the word. Ham,
What's
basically.
prosciutto? Oh,
It's basically sliced ham. It's thinly sliced ham. It's good.
Okay.
It really brings out the flavors of the cheese and makes
Okay.
it strength.
Do you have prosciutto currently?
Oh, you bet your bippy I do.
What?
Awesome.
I have
I'll
everything
always
for
bet
sure.
on my bippy when it comes to food.
Exactly.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Hold on. What does that even mean? Hold on. I'm gonna search that one up real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Meaning. Is a U.S. Okay, so U.S. slang term, the first two, and unspecified part. Oh. Yeah, because I haven't heard that. Okay, so apparently it's a U.S. slang. Okay.
I have everything I need for a charcuterie board at all times. You never know when you need a charcuterie board.
Awesome.
Nice.
And then,
So, do you think... Noodle's got it.
Oh, Lunar?
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like we should go look, but, like, they said it's probably a star thing, so, like, we literally can't do anything.
Yeah.
My thought about all this is that clearly me being around him was upsetting him. I sent him a text to let him know if he wants to talk to me, I'm around.
Yeah, he did yell something about his head not exploding again, so, like...
Yeah, I was confused
yeah,
about that.
because he already has exploded before.
Monty, please!
Clearly something's going on, and I'm not sure how to insert myself in helping. And also, you know, at the same time, you know, kind of working on myself right now, and
Yeah.
Right.
it comes to a
How
point
often
where,
do y'all
like,
use
you know,
this over here?
wait, not often, because we usually have to take the projector out, but, like, you know,
That makes sense.
nobody wants to get the projector out and set it
This
up
seems
every
like a
time.
good, like, yoga square.
Ooh, that does.
But I know you do your yoga up there.
Yeah, you were lulling me into a conversation about yoga, huh? You know, yoga. I do that on the roof.
I'm not uninterested in yoga.
I think it's
Really?
really good. You know, if you were, you know,
No.
Wait, you want to do yoga? For me, I'm not really interested in yoga.
I do hear from Monty that you scream very loudly.
yeah, I'm gonna say if you remove the screaming aspect of it, which I do because it releases my inner strength. It makes me feel like a warrior. It makes me feel ready to go for the day. And it also lets me release all my anger I currently hold in me at all times.
Okay then.
What are your opinions of goat yoga?
Goat
And
yoga?
goat yoga or puppy yoga?
Ooh, goat yoga.
Goated.
Either
Get it?
or.
Get
You
it?
have opinion on both.
Goated. It was so funny. I answered your price.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's fun. But, you know, there's always a risk of the animal, you know, defecating on you.
True. I also know that there is apparently a risk of, like...
Oh yeah, I think I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. So there's this one time, I was at Living Treasures, which is, it's kind of like the zoo. But it's like, you can, like, feed the animals, and, like, you know. And then I love the goat area. And this one time, I was playing with the goats. And, like, I was, like, crouching down to, like, feed another goat. It was a baby goat. And another baby goat, like, jumped on my back. I'm not joking. I mean, I wish I could have a picture of it, but I don't. But next time a goat does jump on me, I'll probably get, like, someone to take a picture of it. And, yeah. It was like... Dude. I'm pretty sure the baby goat was also trying to eat my hair as well. It was also kind of funny. But, like, on the same day, like, a bunch of goats tried to eat my underwear. And my pants, and my, purse as well. And my shirt. Yeah, I was getting eaten by goats.
I remember seeing this on a TV show.
Hmm?
That sometimes goats will carry a certain type of bacteria that can make you go blind.
Oh.
That's interesting.
So, like, if the goats aren't, like, you know, constantly taken care of in that aspect,
Okay.
you could just wake up one morning and be blind.
That doesn't seem to affect
Really?
us, though.
That is true, but that is a human risk. And
You
yet
know, animals
still,
are scary. Animals are
Animals
scary.
are scary.
You know, I
Really?
like
Do you
I
know
love
how much
animals.
bacteria is in the claws of a cat?
Well, yeah, but do you not know what kind of bacteria humans can hold as well? It's like, animals are scary. Well, guess what? So can humans. Humans are animals. And, like, yeah, I've said this before as well, but I'm saying again. Like, I, like, don't like the people that, like, say, like, oh, I'm not getting a dog because it carries, like, all kinds of germs or it's so dirty or something. Oh, get a cat. It's like, bro, do you not see the hypocrisy in that? Cats can carry diseases too. Literally any animal, any human being can carry diseases. And yet, we're still around them. So, yeah.
It's so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God there's 2 cats living in my house and nobody in there's human.
Cat scratch fever, baby.
Yup.
Well, Moon, didn't a cat, didn't, like, what was it? I think it was Cleo. Yeah, Cleo's the one that, like, scratched your face up, Moon.
You know, I have a favorite show I've been watching on YouTube. Not a show, but like, you know, okay, so this is gonna sound weird. So it's basically a guy. He, like, trims the hooves of cows.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I love
Yeah.
that. That's so satisfying.
Sometimes that gets a little gross, but
Yeah, no, but like, I like seeing when a sad little cow is like, oh, I'm a little sad, and you go, okay, and they fix it, and then the cow's like, oh, I don't know if I can stand
and
on
then
my
they go
foot.
trot
Oh,
away.
I can stand on my foot. I love that. That's my favorite thing.
Aw.
Yeah. You know, also mixed with that baking. Speaking of which, have you been cooking for yourself more often?
I've been trying. I've been trying to learn how to make the perfect mac and cheese.
Ooh.
So,
Sounds good.
I have a recipe for you. It is an exuberant amount of cheese, though. Are you feeling cheesy?
I'm always feeling
I can
cheesy.
sense you. Because I
Really? Really? That was kind of cheesy, not gonna lie.
do a blend of cheeses.
I literally
Ooh.
asked you, the first thing I did when I opened your fridge was, do you got that special cheese?
But yeah, but I thought you meant,
Yes.
like, you know, for
Oh,
charcuterie.
that was...
Like cheese.
I like cheese as well. It's something we have in common.
Oh, I love cheese. Oh, I love cheese. You know, I might get some cheese after this.
Cheese is the most
Ooh,
goated.
especially goat cheese. I'm gonna eat some goat cheese for lunch. Yeah, that sounds good. Also, I think that goat cheese might be my favorite cheese. You know, besides like cheddar and, well, I like mozzarella as well. But, ooh, wait, that reminds me. Have you ever heard of mozzarella sticks? If you have, and you've tried goat cheese before and you like it, ooh, you know what? I should probably make some, like, mozzarella sticks, but instead of, like, American cheese, it's goat cheese, or mozzarella cheese. I could replace with goat cheese. Ooh, that sounds good! I might try that one night. I'm so gonna try that. I'm gonna put that on, like, on a list somewhere.
Dairy product.
Have you had goat cheese?
Oh, there's...
No.
There's no way! There's no... I was just talking about goat cheese!
Oh my god! You need to have goat cheese.
Yes!
I hear it's very soft.
It can be. It's very good.
Yes.
You know what we should do? Okay, have you watched those documentaries on cheese making?
Earth, I think me and you need to talk. We need to talk about some goat cheese. 'Cause I love goat cheese. That was something I was just talking about, and then, like, they just brought it up, like, a second after.
Like there is a cheese. This is disgusting, but also super cool. There's a cheese in Italy. It cannot be distributed anywhere else. Where
It has maggots in it.
yes, minutes,
Ew.
and
I
then
know exactly what you're talking about.
I really want to have some.
No.
I know it sounds weird, but it looks so good. You
It
get rid
does
of
look very good.
it. Looks very gooey.
And the thing is, it's like, you don't eat the maggot.
Yeah, you get rid of the maggots.
Yeah, you get rid of the maggots, you just eat the cheese. They aerate it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Monty! Oh my gosh, I bet that was just Davis. That was like Davis in like the other room probably.
He's upstairs, by the way. I don't know if you
Yeah, I
know.
figured.
Yeah.
I figured he came back.
Let us have sibling bonding time.
Yay.
Especially, because that's what we do. Look,
Yeah, we don't get to hang out very much because
yeah, you and me don't hang out much, with all the stuff that's been going
because
on.
of life and trauma.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know what? I've been starting to kind of accept it more. You know what I mean? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get used to it. You get used to it.
I remember when I was, bright-eyed and freshly, out of the lab and was sent out to go
Oh, I
find
never
my
had
family.
that. You sweet innocent child.
I know.
Sweet innocent
But
child.
I got to be
Aw.
sent out of the lab, and I met Son for the first time
I mean,
on
to
his
be
big
fair,
breakdown.
At one point in my life, I was the one that induced trauma.
I have heard a lot about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I had my own trauma from being the person that induced trauma because
I remember
Yeah.
my thing I would say a lot is communication would solve a lot of our problems. And you know what? That still stands true. But at the same time, I get why we don't communicate as much. We work so much. Sometimes
Yeah.
it just slips our mind. And then we have so much stuff
Yeah.
that's going on with us. Stuff is more important.
and also sometimes the talking about it isn't a solution.
Yeah, you can talk about
Lunar
it until
can,
you're blue in the face.
Lunar can tell us what's going on with his stuff with the star and everything, and it's like, cool, superpowers and alien.
I'm
planets,
gonna be honest
basically.
with you, and I feel bad,
Yeah.
but I don't know what to do about Lunar's powers, and I'll be honest, I don't know how to I don't really like talking about it with him because it's like somebody is talking about super advanced stuff, and I don't know what to talk about, so all I can go is, neat, and then it feels like I just killed the conversation.
Yeah.
And
The biggest involvement I have in it is the
Nexus.
beast thing, aka Dazzle's old body, is trying to
Oh.
get Dazzle.
Yeah, that's an important thing. And when it's different because I hang out with Nebula. She's one of my friends. Polly
Right.
sometimes, but she's very busy nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Moon should talk to Nebula a little bit more, I don't know, I feel like, we've seen Nebula interact with Solar and Earth a little bit more than Moon and Sun. Ooh, that reminds me. I wonder if we get a Nebula and Taurus show maybe. That would be cool.
But Nebula likes to hang out with me.
Or Nebula
But
and Solar. That might work.
the difference between that is that Nebula never talks about work or anything about herself, which is kind of weird in and of itself. But she's more interested in learning about Earth stuff, so we just do whatever.
Ooh, someone just posted. Ooh, there's some Mewtwo mimics. Ooh, I'll check that out.
That's what I want to do. So
Right.
I'm not reacting to
it's
it,
not
but,
like a
you
whole
know what I
thing
mean.
where she's like, so yeah, let me tell you about the trauma or the awful things that Taurus and Leo do. Not to say I don't want her to talk about her trauma. If she wanted to, I'm totally cool with that. But
Yeah.
it's not like it comes out of nowhere and it's like, oh, okay.
I remember, I think when Lunar came back, he mentioned that the prison he was put in blew up.
Yeah. And
And
he was
it's
okay.
like,
He was
You
very
were in,
clearly okay.
first of all, you were in space prison, and second of all, it blew up.
And then what am I supposed to do with that information? I
Yeah.
don't want to react to that. And I know it's important to
we're,
know.
by all accounts, the Astrals are gods. We are lowly little mortals without superpowers.
Yeah. I don't need to.
It's literally like looking at a SHIELD agent in Marvel and saying, "Hey, go fight Galactus."
What?
Yeah, and honestly, it's like, I have enough problems going on, I got my dad, I got, my own kind of trauma, I'm in a
The only
wheelchair.
superpower I
today.
got is that I'm smart, and I'm not super smart. I'm
Well, Moon, you're smart. You're smart. Don't say you're not. I mean, you might not be the smartest, but you're really smart. You're super duper smart. But to be honest, if I were to say who beats you in intelligence, it's probably Eclipse, Solar, and Ruin. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. Ruben actually might be the smartest. Like, he knows quite a bit. Well, I guess, like, each of them have their own, like, specialty in, like, intelligence. Like, Ruben is, like, really smart in, like, I wouldn't want to say tech, but, like, building? You know? And coming up with plans. Moon is more, like, science-y smart. Eclipse is more... Okay, well, Eclipse and Solar, they're more, like, machine smart, so... Yeah.
Robot smart.
Yeah.
Like, I am a little bit above a human being.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, like, in terms of the pecking order.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In the pecking order of the universe, I'm like the next rung above a human.
What would you say I'd be?
You're with me pecking in that pecking rung.
Okay, so we're better than humans, is that what we're saying?
Yeah, like, we're robots. We're physically in every aspect better than humans. We can literally access the internet at any given moment.
True.
I guess,
Well, I guess so
what
can
makes us better
so
then,
can
huh?
humans. Like, literally, I have my phone right here. I can access the internet, like, right next to me. I mean, I guess if, like, you mean, like, if, like, there's no, like, phone nearby, then fine.
We can access the internet at any given moment to have any information. We are physically stronger than them in every aspect because we don't really get damaged as easily. We're more physically resilient because we're made out of metal.
Yeah.
Like, in pretty much any comparable way other than arguably emotionally, we're more advanced than humans.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I would say, fun thing about me still, I still have parental lock on my searches, and
Really?
I can't, and I also don't want to take that off.
Oh,
What? What, looking at the internet? I mean, I guess that is why, like, on Google, there's, like, save search. I always keep save search off. Don't ask why. I just don't. I don't put the safety filter on. I never have filtered stuff, really. Like, ever since I was little, I always looked at things unfiltered. I mean, I don't think I was, like, I don't think I've ever watched, like, the Elfgate stuff really growing up. I don't think that's something I watched. Or, like, discussing comic dubs or whatever. I think it was just more so, like, Minecraft and, like, Five Freddy stuff. And I think possibly My Little Pony stuff. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, that's how I got to some of the things I am still into today. Yeah. But, like, I don't think I ever really, like, I don't think, like, that's, like, too gross or, like, derogatory, really.
I mean, like, that still lets you access about...
Yeah, I know, yeah, like,
That
I'm
still
still...
lets you access pretty much every piece of vital
I
information.
know, but then a lot of the times you guys say stuff, and then if I try to look it up, I get, like, you know, stonewalled, and I'm like, oh, it must be inappropriate, and I don't look into it further.
Yeah.
Because I don't like learning that. I don't know. Again, it doesn't get stored.
No, like, I need an example of, like, something that we've said that you've tried to look up and, like, you can't look it up.
I don't know off the top of my head. Just say stuff, and I can see if I can look it up or not.
Yeah.
See, I can look up that one because that's like a newer slang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I can't see all
What,
the words
yeah?
definition.
Okay. That's funny.
What does that mean?
There are certain words in definition that are inappropriate for you, I guess.
Yeah, like when things are redacted in files. That's what I'm seeing right now. Like, I'm seeing some.
I
words
wonder
like,
if you're just,
yeah,
like, blocked from looking at anything of a person with the last name Kardashian.
Let me look. No, I can look them up.
Oh, wow.
There's stuff I can't see that's redacted.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. What was it?
This isn't technically a bad thing, but I wonder if your child lock's gonna block it anyway. Poutine.
What?
Yeah, it blocks it.
Yeah, that's what I kinda figured.
You know what? You know what, Earth? I will search that for you. I will search that for you. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Ooh. A dish of French fries covered in brown gravy and cheese curds. Wait, Canadian. Oh, wait. Wait, so it's a Canadian dish? Oh, poutine. Slang word meaning mess. Okay, so it's a Canadian slang for a dish? Or short pudding. Oh, okay. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, poutine's a food.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard you guys mention eating that before. I was imagining it was food, so I didn't imagine it to be anything else. Thanks for the clarification.
I love hearing Moon laugh. It's always so funny.
You know, sometimes, you know, I'm gonna let you in on this, okay? You know, jokes aside.
Yeah.
Sometimes I miss, you know, being not being who I am right now. You know, like back where I used to be, where I just didn't like all these problems just never really registered on my radar. You know.
Oh, that's so valid.
Yeah, I really miss that. Sometimes I wish I could go back.
So valid.
But like, you know, I know
I don't
I
think
can't.
I ever tell you in Montana. You guys have such a nice house.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
beautiful house. It's
So
great,
nice.
gorgeous, lot of
Like-
space.
Like, me and son, like, we have that quote-unquote mansion, as it was labeled when we bought it. It's not a mansion. It's a manor. I
It's
would
still
call it-
big. It's still big.
I would call it a manor more than a mansion.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I just, in my brain, I think mansion is like bigger, more sprawling, like thing.
Like a castle?
Wayne Manor. No, that's Wayne Manor.
I mean, well, I guess castle is like way bigger than a mansion. Like, mansion is still big. I mean, I wouldn't mind living in like either. I mean, if I were to live in a castle, I have like so much space, you know? I mean, I don't live in a castle. I live in like a small house in the woods. But if I were to live in a house, or castle, even, okay, if I were to live in a castle, I would have so much space to, like, I don't know, run around or something. You know, I guess the same thing with the mansion. I've seen, like, those cool houses on, like, TikTok. That was, like, you know, like, really, really cool. And there's this one house I saw on TikTok, kinda. It's like, it was like a pool with like LEDs in it. It was like so cool. I've seen like so many other houses that have like gaming rooms, and there was like one that had like a bowling alley. Like, dude, how did you get these things for your house?
Mansion. Like, Bruce Wayne has a mansion, not a manor.
Do you want to Google, like, what's the difference between a mansion and a manor?
I'll do it.
I'll do it with you.
What is the difference between
Wait, read actually
manor
speaking.
and a mansion?
A manor is a large estate with historical significance, while a mansion is a luxurious, spacious house. Manors were central to feudalism in the Middle Ages and were often the homes of wealthy landowners.
Huh.
In the Middle Ages, a manor was a large estate granted to a lord by the king. The manor house was the lord's residence and the center of the manor. Mansions are often built to stand out for their opulence and may include features like multi-car garages, wine
Ooh, yeah.
cellars, and zen gardens.
Ooh.
I love that that's the pinnacle of opulence. A
Okay.
zen garden and
So
wine
I
cellars.
guess we have like a low class mansion.
I would actually
Okay.
consider you guys to be like
I see that more as a house, not a mansion.
class house.
Yeah, that's more valid. Because
Yeah.
like you guys have a pool. We don't even have that. But to be fair, we have like lakefront property.
Yeah,
That's a lakefront property.
that's good.
I would argue, yeah, it's better than
I
a
mean-
pool. You could get a boat.
Why? I'd argue I'd rather have a pool.
Okay, why?
Why?
Tell me.
I don't know. Fish are weird. Fish
Yeah,
are gross.
and I think
Really? I mean, I would rather have a pool than a lake. Wanna know why? Because there sometimes can be alligators. in like a lake or pond, whatever. But I would rather, I would actually rather like be like in a pool or a hot tub than like being in the ocean. I mean, I love the ocean. I'm not gonna lie. I love the ocean. I love riding the waves. Cause like whenever I would like go to like Hilton Head or Myrtle Beach or whatever, like I would love going to the beach and riding the waves. But what I did hate the most, when I was like in the ocean, was jellyfish. Yeah, I ain't kidding you. I got stung by a jellyfish like twice, like during vacation, like one time. Like I think one was like on my one was on my leg. I think it was like on my wrist. Wait, no, or it was like my wrist. I think it was on my wrist actually. Yeah, it was on my wrist. I think it was like, not like the back, but it was like near like my palm, basically. I think, yeah. And, like, I think, like, the pain, like, shot through my whole entire arm. It was, like, sometimes when you hit, like, your funny bone or ulnar nerve, like, your whole arm is in pain. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was, except it was, like, reversed. It went from, like, my wrist to, my elbow, kinda. It was painful, Yeah. So yeah, be careful when you're going swimming in an ocean, okay?
I would freak out, Dazzle, if she went swimming and felt a fish. I'd freak out if I just.
Oh yeah, well, it's also like, to be fair, I've never even looked up what's in that lake.
Oh!
The Loch Ness Monster is in that lake?
No!
Because, okay, let's be honest.
The Barracuda's
Would
gonna
it be
come
surprising if the Loch Ness Monster suddenly pulled up on our lake? Would it be surprising?
No.
I can't argue with that. No.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I accidentally made a... Nah. Do you know about that?
What?
The time I accidentally made, like, a forest golem.
Oh, yeah!
No.
I was trying to make defenses for the house, and I was trying to make, like, guards. And, they turned into, like, a golem monster, and we had to burn it with gasoline. Because if we cut it with a chainsaw, it just
I want to bring this up right now. I noticed that a lot of the stuff you construct either turns evil or gains sentience.
I wouldn't say all.
I mean, Moon, didn't you technically he created Nexus? If you get what I'm saying, he technically created Nexus, and Nexus turned evil. So, yeah.
A lot of it. I'd say, like...
Or blows up.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
give you that. There's a third option.
Yep.
Okay, well, adding that to the equation, I'd say that's probably closer to 50%.
That's
I was
still
gonna
a
say
lot.
20. And then
I'd say there's like a 1 in 4 chance that it works well and stays working.
Yep.
Is that mean of me to say?
I mean...
I'm just
No.
going off of what I've seen so far. Like, I don't know if I'd count
like,
you.
okay, to be fair, the stuff that, like, I keep and am, like, really toying with, that's the stuff that's not, like, a government commission.
Yeah.
So, like, that's me experimenting and having fun, so, like, that's gonna blow up.
Okay, yeah. Having fun is blowing stuff up. That's what boys do. Boys be boys.
Having fun
That is true.
is figuring out the limitations of what reality will let me
Well,
do.
I guess girls do that too sometimes. I guess depending on who it is, but I mean, I see more boys acting wild than girls a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
Because science.
Because science.
Science.
And then the government stuff is like, I knock out the government stuff in like a day and a half.
Really?
Which I can't go into for the sake of not getting your house aerated.
Okay. Thank you for not
Yeah.
doing that. Do you want to go and have some charcuterie board cheese and maybe some mac and
God,
cheese?
yes.
please.
I figured you did. Come hither. I'll
Yay.
give you some cheese and crackers and a bunch of fancy meats.
Oh my God, you are the best sister of all.
Aww.
I know
Well-
I am.
She's like your only sister.
That was me trying to be confident. I thank you for the compliment. I really needed to hear that.
No, be confident, sister. Rock it.
Okay. Alright, let me get that.
Oh, blooper! Yes! Wait!
You rock that, sister.
You rock that! Yes!
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I could not see anything. Blooper.
You rock that, sister.
You rock that! Yes! Queen!
No, queen, oh my god!
Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Anyways, that's it for today's video. So, hit subscribe, hit both tickets. Stick on and that to see some more of the Lunar Sharks. So, see you guys next video. Adios, superstars!